everyone, and welcome to Irish Crochet Lab video lessons from Masterpieces of Irish Crochet Lace. Today we are going to crochet this small spray. In the book they call it spray, and the picture under the picture the name of this motif is a branch, which is the same thing. In majority of books of Irish crochet lace, and I'm talking about antique books, you will find this name as spray. Everything that has a stem, leaves, or shamrocks, or roses, combination of all this we'll call spray. And in our modern time we always can find motifs like that called branch. So today this is what we are going to make. We're going to make separately 2 leaves, and I already have one ready so that I don't have to crochet the same thing twice. And then I will show you how to put this all together. So welcome to all who is joined. I see 6 people are watching already. Before I will go and start my lesson, I want to ask all of you, don't forget to like my videos to help me out to find more subscribers to my channel. So in our Masterpieces of Irish Crochet Lace, you will find this pattern for this motif on page 23. So at first we will crochet 2 leaves like that. And I will follow exactly the pattern the way it is in the book. Normally, you know, I like to use double padding cord, but this time I will use just single cord. And let me tell you hello to all who joined: Jenny, Gail, and Marcia. Welcome, ladies. There's Elizabeth also. So we have 2 people from United States, as I understood. Jenny, as I remember, from Switzerland, and Marcia, I don't know where you're from. But anyway, everybody welcome, no matter where you're from. I'm trying to adjust from Canada, okay. I'm trying to adjust my camera just from Netherlands, okay. Jenny from Netherlands, Marcia from Canada. So, does not matter where you're from, everyone is welcome. Okay, ladies, so you can cut thread for padding cord number 10, thread number 10. You can cut piece like I did, or just use thread that is connected to your ball of thread. It doesn't matter. I just have this short tail. I didn't want to throw this away. I collect all pieces of thread that is longer than 2 inches in the box. And if I need to fill in the bubble in Irish crochet, I use my thread instead of polyester fill, or I use the short or long pieces of padding of thread like number 10 for padding cord for small motifs. So this is the case I have right now, and it's what I'm going to use. This short tail, just enough for my leaf, and I think it will be enough for 2 or 3 leaves here. I really don't know how much of that padding cord is needed because I never really measure. The book that we use does not tell us anything about the length. So And we have somebody else joined us from Scotland, Anne-Marie. It's a beautiful name, very unusual. And Cecilia from Argentina. Welcome, ladies. Welcome, everyone. Okay, let's start crocheting. So I just pick up my padding cord and my working thread. As you know already, I use thread that is very similar to DMC pearl cotton. In thickness, it's somewhere between to number 12 and 8. And I use crochet hook 0.9 millimeters. I don't really use this often, this hook. I just use this for videos because I want to see what I'm crocheting. It's not easy to crochet with fine thread and making videos. And you will not see what I am making also. So put together two ends of padding cord and your working thread. And first we will crochet over the padding cord. And to start, let me just a little bit zoom in. And to start, hello from Mexico. Hello, Rocchio, right? And to start, so pick up your hook and with working thread, first create slip stitch. Just secure your thread. And then we will have to crochet for the first row 14 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So we have our 14 stitches. This is how it will look like at first. Now, right the way I will tell you that when I will go back, so this is how it will look like right now. Now we will crochet back and we will crochet into the back stitches, back loops of stitches. So when you turn your work this way, we will have to turn, we will have to use, let me show you, I will zoom again, so that those of you who don't know, I will explain. Let me just show the right, find the right zoom first of all and show you the right stitches I'm talking about. So we will crochet an entire work into the back loops of each stitch. I don't want to lose my last stitch. Just a second. So what we're going to do, we will turn our work and we will crochet into the back loops. So if you turn your work, you will see a stitch. Here's the stitch. This will be a front loop of each stitch, and right there, the back loop. So every time we come and crochet our stitches in the next row, we will insert the hook into the back loop, like this, into the back loop of each stitch. Okay? So I will unzoom because zooming also too much, not very good. because I really want you to see and how I hold my hands, thread with my hands and everything else. So first row is done, 14 stitches. Now we will turn our work, and over the padding cord we will crochet single crochet stitches, and this time we will crochet 13. So first we make chain 1 and now into the second stitch from the hook. Second stitch from the hook. We don't count stitch that is on the hook. We will count 1, 2 into the second stitch from the hook, right here, into the back loop. Over the padding cord, we crochet 13 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I will stop, and I want to tell you that crocheting over the single cord with very fine thread will require you to use magnifying glass or magnifying glasses so that you could see very well your stitches. If you are learning how to crochet, I would suggest for you to use thicker thread just to learn it fast at first. And then when you feel comfortable with what you're doing, understand what stitches you use, what back loop, what is front loop, then you can go into the finer thread. Hello, Kelly from Michigan. Or Michigan. Rugby from Tennessee. Hello, ladies. Welcome. So let's continue. And the first row is not easy to crochet always. It's always a little struggle, but be patient. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, and 13. 13. We still have a last stitch here. Last stitch. So don't be in a hurry with that stitch. I will stretch my last stitch and will make sure that my work look neat. So right here at the tip of this end, we still, I don't know how you managed it, but I see my padding cord. So I always try to rid of it, remove that from the tip. And also sometimes when you crochet on the back, especially on the back of your work, you could see padding cords through the stitches. This is a big no-no. So what we'll do, so if you follow me and the pattern of the book correctly, this is how it will look like. You will have on the at the end of your row 2 padding cord, 2 ends, one that is longer, the short part, the short padding cord, and the short tail of your working thread. Let's ignore this for a few minutes. But in order to fix and make sure that your stitches are nice and tight and you don't see padding cord on this tip, all you need to do, holding with your hands, with your hand, with fingers, the stitches, pull on on both ends. I use one end at the time. Pull on both of them. One and then another one. pull a little bit. This will make your work look a little bit better if you turn on the other side to see how your stitches behave. You don't want padding cord showing itself anywhere. Also, your stitches, your rows has to be straight, no curves. So after that, following the directions of the book, this last stitch that we have here at the end, we made 13 stitches, but we also have a last stitch. In that last stitch, again, we go and pick up the back loop of that stitch. Over the padding cord, into that last stitch, we have to make 6 single crochet stitches. 6 single crochet stitches in one stitch. So let's go and do it. 1, and over the padding cord, continue crochet an entire motif over the padding cord. So we made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you have to fit into one stitch all these 6 single crochet stitches. And this is how it will look like on this side. This part is right here. This is where it is. Now, what we're going to do also, we still have to drag with us one more row. Here's our padding cord, the long piece, and we still have the short piece from padding cord and short tail of the working thread. We cannot cut it off yet, because otherwise we will unravel our stitches. What we will do, we will crochet this row, the next row, over those short tails and the padding cord, over all this together. Next row we will have to make, after 6 stitches, we have to crochet 11 single crochet stitches, inserting our hook. It's very easy. You can see the stitches here, where those bumps, in between those bumps, right in here, in between bumps, you will insert your hook. So this row we will crochet 11 single crochet stitches, inserting our hook between bumps on the other side of the chain or padding cord, right here. 1, 2, 3, and so on. And crochet over those ends here. Crochet tight this row because you have quite thick padding cord comparing to. Okay, so I am going to insert my first stitch into the first stitch, and we're counting 11 single crochet stitches. Make sure to pick up all these ends, padding cord, short tail, and short tail of a padding cord, and crochet over this 11 single crochet stitches. So I made 1, let's continue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 and 11. I will always stretch my last stitch, and before I will cut short tails, first you pull on the padding cord, pull a little bit on a short tail of a padding cord and a short tail of working thread. The reason I do that you will not see them through the stitches, between all the stitches. Now make sure that you move away your last stitch and a working thread and the main padding cord, that long piece. What is left here is those short two tails, and we can cut them off. Be very careful not to cut your stitches. And you pull them away. You don't need that anymore, so you cut it off. Now, next step. At the end of each row, we will make chain one, turn your work again, and we will crochet into the back loops again, into the back loops all the time. We will crochet into the back loops. And by the way, when you crochet into the back loops all the time, this is what you will have: textured looking motif. If you will crochet into both loops, you will not have that texture, rigid texture. You can see how textured it is. So chain one, turn your work, and into the back loops and over the padding cord. Also, here's our padding cord right here. We will crochet, let's see, I'm looking for amount of stitches. I lost myself in the pattern. Okay, it's 13 stitches. So next row we will make 13 stitches. So again, every time you start your row, you make a chain one, and then we're going into the second stitch from the hook, 1, 2, and we start. So we make 13 stitches into the back loops over the padding cord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Every time I finish my row, I always adjust padding cord. I don't want padding cord to be seen on the right here at the tip of each row. Pull a little bit and make sure that your padding cord is not showing between stitches anywhere. Now you can continue crochet. So now we will crochet into that tip. Every time we pass through, we will make into the tip 5 single crochet stitches. So into that stitch right there, right in here, there's that stitch at the tip. In the back loop and over the padding cord, we have to make 5 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hello, Alba from Los Angeles. Welcome to Irish Crochet Lab. So we made in the tip 5 single crochet stitches, and now on the other side of the leaf I'm trying to think if you can see everything very well. It's really bright in my room, but I'm not sure you can see. Okay, I adjusted my mini blinds so that you can see better. And I zoomed in slightly. So now we made this side, we made 5 stitches into the tip, and now we will crochet on the other side of the leaf, and we will make again over the padding cord and into the back loops. Continue crochet into the back loop, 13 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. After that, before we go any further, we will pull on a padding cord just slightly to make sure everything looks neat. And again, at the end of the row, chain 1, turn your work. Coming back, we will make 15 single crochet stitches. 15 single crochet stitches on this side right here. And as before, first we start into the second stitch from the hook into the back loop of each stitch over the padding cord. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and now again into the tip of the stitch right here, into the tip, we make 5 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On the other side, On the other side, this row will have only 12 single crochet stitches. Make sure you find your stitches. It's quite easy to miss the stitch right after the 5 stitches, so it's very easy to miss that stitch next to it. So make sure to see that you don't miss that stitch. And crochet 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. After that, again making chain 1 and turn your work. Turn your work, and this time we'll have to crochet 14 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 'Elizabeth, yes, all stitches right here at the tip also are made into the back loop. Six, 7. You're welcome. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And again, we at the tip of the leaf pick up the padding at the back of the stitch and make the 5 stitches, 5 single crochet. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we are going back on another side. We will make the last row, and also 14 single crochet stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will stop after the 5th stitch and I'll show you what I will do with padding cord. So since we're finishing at the end, let me zoom in. Okay, so since we're finishing, what I will do to finish with padding cord, I will fold my padding cord like that. so that I will have a loop right here. And I will crochet over the double cord, of course, right here, the rest of the stitches to the end. So we made 5 stitches, and let's continue. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, and now when we will go and do the last stitch, I will make sure to push on a padding cord first a little bit. 14th stitch, the last stitch, insert the hook into the last stitch for the last stitch in that back loop, and then right here crochet over the 1 cord, not over the 2, but insert your hook. Or actually what you can do, you can make this loop smaller. Let's do this first. This is our padding cord right here. Pull on it a little bit to make this loop smaller, but be careful not to totally. Okay, this is enough, small enough. Now insert your hook into the stitch and into this loop created by padding cord. You can pull on a padding cord more to make the loop smaller and crochet the last stitch like this. You can cut your thread off pull on a padding cord a little bit more so that you will not see that padding cord here. And you can also, since we crocheted over the padding cord, it's hidden inside. You crochet over this cord, over that end, and you can cut it off right here, closer to the stitches, but be careful not to cut your stitches. And now you can take needle and let's weave in the thread. If I'm lucky to get into the eyelet of a needle, it can be challenging sometimes. It's easy when I'm not doing a video because I have my magnifying glass, which magnifies really, really well. But I think I did it well. So after that, weave in this thread inside stitches. So I always use a beading needle. It's thin and it's easy to move inside the stitches. And of course I use pliers to move needles through this. Like that. And to be sure that your thread will not come out, and go and do it one more time in opposite direction. Even sometimes beading needles so thin you cannot even pull it through those stitches. This is why I use small pliers. I know a lot of others also use pliers because it's an easier way. So now you're done with your thread. It's secured inside the motif. You can cut it off. Let me put my needle away. I don't like to lose my needles. So now we can cut this thread off. And for this project we have our 2 leaves. So I have already one prepared. From now on you can watch me how I finish this work, because you need another leaf, you don't have it. But I will continue crochet, and at first only with your thread make 13 stitches. So crochet chain 13 stitches of 13 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. After that, connect to one of your leaves, pick up one of your leaves and connect to where the tip is. We have to find a 3rd stitch. So I honestly don't count that 3rd stitch. I just see where the tip is, insert my hook into the tip of the leaf and connect, pick up thread from the other side and connect right here. Make sure is that the loop here is not loose. And after that, after you connect it to the tip of your 1st leaf, crochet 13 more stitches. Chain 13 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And this time pick up another leaf, the 2nd leaf, and also connect to the tip of that leaf. So insert hook into the tip and grab the thread and pull it through the leaf or stitch of the leaf and through that last 13th stitch. This is how it will look like. Make sure your chain is not twisted anywhere. Now we will have to get our padding cord. Here it is. Again, this is a piece that is left from the leaf, and I will use this piece, and I will show you how I will use this. At first, I will fold it at one end, like that. Not in half, just one side to create a loop right here. And I will add this padding cord to my chain. And let me zoom again for you so that you would see how I do this. So After that, last stitch here, insert the hook into the loop of the padding cord and make that slip stitch here. After that, you will crochet over the padding cord, and since I folded this padding cord just to start, I will crochet over two strands of padding cord and into the chain, inserting hook into the chain stitches and crochet over the padding cord, but make sure inserting into the chain stitches. So you crochet not around the chain, but inserting into the stitches. That way you will have, let me show you on the piece that is already made. So here's that stem, and on both sides it looks nice and neat. You have this kind of a ridge on this side and on this side, and when you look on the back, it's also look very beautiful. I actually like to use always the back of this kind of chain because the sides look the same, look nice and neat. This is how it will look like if you will crochet around the padding cord and insert the hook into the chain stitches. So I will crochet over both ends until this tip of the next leaf, and then I will cut short tail, and I will show you what I will do next. So let's continue crochet over the padding cord and inserting our hook into the stitches of a chain. So we basically crochet over the padding cord, connecting this padding cord to the chain with single crochet stitches. And I really don't count here because there's no need of counting stitches at this point. So I will find my stitch that I connected to the tip of the leaf. And I'm trying also to one more time to poke through the leaf, not just the chain, but through the leaf also. So here's my first 13 stitches of that chain. Here they are. Just before I will cut my short tail of the padding cord, I will pull on a padding cord on both ends, just slightly, very little, just to make sure that this side on the wrong side of the chain also look nice and neat. Also here you can do a few things. You can curve your stem if you want. You can keep it straight, and if you will pull on a padding cord a little bit more, so the padding cord, the stem will curve one or the other side. It depends which end of the padding cord you will pull on more. And again, if you don't want it to be curved, you don't have to do that. You can leave it straight. It's up to you. I made a very slight curve here, but not too much. So now, before I will go any further, I will cut the short tail of my padding cord. I don't want it. Also, my chain on the other side has the short tail. I will crochet over this and over the padding cord, but padding cord again I will fold right here, fold it this way, like that, and I will take that short tail of the working thread and also fold along with the chain and the padding cord. So this how it will all look like. And I will crochet. My padding cord is all this thread, padding cord and short tail of the working thread. And this is how I will crochet over all those pieces of thread. So inserting the hook into each stitch of the chain. Now you want your last stitch to be nice and tight. Here might loosen up a little, so I have to undo it just to make sure that all my stitches looking the same. And continue crochet. Last 13 stitches over the padding cord and inserting the hook into the chain stitches. I'm trying to keep it zoomed that you could see how I deal with those pieces of thread. It's quite a little piece, small motif, and I want it to look nice and neat. So I'm at the very end almost. I have last 3 stitches to crochet. 1, 2, and last stitch of the chain. So last stitch, and look what I'm going to do. First I will make my single crochet stitch at the very end. Now I will insert, before I do anything else, I will make sure that all this, I stretch my last stitch and pull on the padding cord right here and a working thread, so to make those loops smaller. And let's see what's going on. So my padding cord is here. I will pull on it and you can see that loop here is getting smaller. But be careful not to let it disappear totally. And I will pull on a short tail of a working thread, and also this loop will go away. At first I will make it smaller. I really don't care about that loop, honestly. All I have to do is to pull on it, and somebody coming, probably bringing me mail. They cannot open the door, they can leave it at the door. Somehow I cannot move this thread. I guess I did something here at the end, on the other end, like this. Now I can move my thread. So I only worry about my padding cord, so I will cut that off. like this. And padding cord I will cut later. Before I will do that, I will get my hook, insert it in my last stitch and into the loop of the padding cord so that my loop will not be gone. So first hook in both stitches, then pull on a padding cord to the one more time to make loop much smaller, and make your last stitch. Slip stitch is enough. Slip stitch, cut your thread like this, and you can pull on the padding cord one more time just to rid of it here, and on the back you can cut off your padding cord. Again, be very careful when you cut your ends that you will not damage the stitches. So now we have our branch and we can weave in this end. Sometimes you can leave this end if you, for example, will want to sew the branch to something like that, somewhere like this. So if you want your branch coming from this side, branch out. So there are a lot of possibilities how you can end it. This way or some other way, whatever you wish. But I normally will just finish it, and if I need to connect something, I can always connect later with the background netting. So again, weave in your thread, and since it's a stem, we can weave in inside the stem, inside those stitches. Just like that. With stems, I really do not weave in too long, too much. As soon as one end is over, is in, that's it. You can cut your thread off. And your branch is done. You can use it facing this way, or you can turn it to the other side if you like the way it looks like here. It is what it is. You can also go this way, insert, somehow connect your branch. So you can play here with these branches, how you want them to be facing each other, or whatever composition will look like. I'll just continue this way, like that. So that will be it for today, this motif. Please don't forget to like videos that I show you. And let's see if I have any questions here. Kelly asking about how do you purchase the motif pattern book. This book, Masterpieces of Irish Crochet Lace, I'm trying to show it. I don't know, you will not see probably an entire book. This is how it will look like. You can purchase it online at Amazon.com, Masterpieces of Irish Crochet Lace. Or you can find it at Antique Library. So let me write the name in comments of the book. Masterpieces. Oops, I misspelled it. Of Irish Crochet Lace. This is the name of the book. You can buy it on Amazon or you can get it for free. But for free, you will only download it onto your computer and open a document. You can also print it for you if you have printer. I always prefer a printed copy already to buy at Amazon instead of going to Antique Library. But if you on a budget, and now we all living in a very interesting time, not always want to spend money. So here's the name of the website, Antique Pattern Library. antiquepatternlibrary.org. So I wrote the name of the company, but if you will write the website, it will be www dot and then all lowercase letters antiquepatternlibrary.org without spaces, of course. You can find it and search in that pattern library Irish crochet lace, and you will have all antique books there. So this is what you can find. This is where you can find it for free, or you can buy your own copy on Amazon. And as I remember, this book on Amazon is not very expensive, around $25. So this is how you get the pattern. So please don't forget to like my videos, share them, the videos with your friends on YouTube, on Facebook, on other social media. And I will really appreciate if you will do that for me. Also, I want to announce that when you are on YouTube, please look at on my channel. Like in every website, we have menu. So in the menu, you will find there. I'm trying to just a second. I will look again how it look like so I can tell you what to look for. So on the where the top page, when you open my channel, you will see the name of a channel, Irish Crochet Lab, and below that you will see a menu, home, videos, playlists, community, channels, about. So what I want to pay attention to, community. If you become a part of this community, which you are part of my community on YouTube for my channel, if you subscribed, right? In community area, if you press on the community, you will find all kinds of, I just started doing it, so there's not much information there, but I will post there. It's like posting on Facebook, but on YouTube, I will make announcements. So please pay attention to this community page where I will give more information about what is going on with my crochet life, let's say this way. I will post all information about what I will crochet, what lessons are coming your way, what lessons are for free, what lessons are coming for paid lessons. And also I want to tell you that if you want to continue and actually learn how to make Irish crochet lace, you can always send me email, and my email is very easy to remember. It's the name of my channel, Irish Crochet Lab. Again, it's lowercase, no spaces, Irish Crochet Lab irish.crochet@gmail.com. If you want to learn Irish crochet lace from A to Z, for the beginner, how to make a lot of motifs, how to crochet background netting, how to crochet small projects, basically prepare you for something bigger than just small projects. So then you can become a part of my private Facebook group. The name of the group, Irish Crochet Lab Video Tutorials. You will have to pay for it if you are interested in this. You can always send me an email and I will send you invoice, PayPal invoice, that you can pay me and become the member of my group. And also, the entire information about future lessons and projects on the YouTube channel you will find in that community page. So please pay attention to that area. And of course, you can find more information also at the Facebook page that also have the same name, Irish Crochet Lab. And also there I will post all information about changes of my crochet life. And that's it for today. I think I told you everything I wanted to tell. If I missed something or other news about my crochet life, I will post on Irish Crochet Lab on Facebook page, my business page, and here on YouTube. And you can find this information at the community center, or I don't know how to call it, page that is a part of every YouTube channel. That's it for today. I will wish you all a wonderful and peaceful and warm, with wonderful weather weekend. Have time for crochet and enjoy the nice weather. At least it's really nice weather right now in Kansas. That's it for today. Have a wonderful weekend again, and goodbye.